What's going on, people? I see I got two people here. I figured we wouldn't get too many viewers right off the bat. Um, Hopefully, this doesn't get weird and we don't have anyone who wants a review because, as you guys know, a lot of people want to get theirs reviewed, but they haven't. They're not at a point where they're happy with their list to get it reviewed yet. So it is what it is. Fat fingers. You're gonna unleash the Kraken on me, and it's gonna eat my game collection. Just bring it, son. Just bring it. Kravog, what's going on, brother? Welcome to the stream. Raging Mexican, hope you're having a blessed day, man. I did not listen to the J. Cole album yet. I was working all day, and I do typically listen to music on my drives. If you guys don't know, I do a lot of driving with my job. Meso. Oh, you came for a review. Okay. I want you to say, I want you to try to say all the names of my Weeby games. I'll try my best. We'll see how that goes, right? Um, yeah. So who else is here for a review, other than Fat Fingers and Meso? I gotta look at the list. Because if Malonzo, aka Darth Mills, actually made it on, he is a priority right now on that trophy review list. So I'm pulling that up right now. Yeah, as Malonzo, then A Slasher, which is Fear's Game on PSN. Maggie, The Real Heel, British Heel. Faulty Powers, Phantom, Meso, and then Kravok. Fat Fingers, you're number 11, so if I have time, I'll do yours last. So I'll actually add you to the list, Fat Fingers. I wasn't taking you serious half the time. I thought you were just messing with me. Your mind is very unfinished. Literally haven't finished the single player stuff. But hey, doesn't mean it's the only review you'll get. I could do it again down the line. So based on that list, I actually think we'll do Meso because I'll give Mills, Malonzo a few minutes. Maybe he'll pop up. If not, I'll do his after. But based on that list there, I know Phantom said he wants a review today if we have the time. I won't be on till like 4 a.m. my time or anything like that. So we'll do this for a couple hours if need be. If we don't have enough people who want to review today, then this will be a shorter one. How's everybody else doing? You guys good? Everybody had a great day. Yeah, so don't worry too much about it being unfinished, Kravok. I mean, if you don't want your list today, that's fine. We'll do it another day. Maybe by the time we're done with Muscle, Phantom will hop on and to figure that out. Slick, what's up, Slick? Hey, I've been meaning to reply to you about the pictures. I just been busy. I was driving around and got home and literally still in my work clothes. So, just rushed here to get the stream going. So I have kind of a weirder setup when I do these. So if I'm looking over this way, it's because I'm gonna be reading the chat on my other screen. Typically, I play on the monitor right in front of me, and then I have the stream on my right. But now you guys are gonna be seeing the side of my head a lot. So until I reset this thing. No worries, bro. It's all good. Take your time. All right. Thank you. All right. Let's see here. So let me actually switch to the other view here of the trophy reviews. All right. PSN profiles. So I gave Malonzo a few minutes there. I stalled. So Meso, if you want, we can start with your list right now. We'll get that going. Let me actually add your name here to the stream. And your PSN ID is exactly like your Twitch, right? Hopefully. Uh, 13. And I wasn't wasn't typing anything. Okay, beautiful. So okay, got you. Really, it was taken up on Twitch, or you just decided to add the 13? Kind of surprising. Hmm. Actually, move this over. I don't do these streams much. I'm way well prepared for the other ones, but the the trophy hunting review ones can get a little messy for me. I'm not gonna lie, because it's just a different setup. I really should get another computer just for the streams feedback. All right, it was taken on Twitch. Oh crap! Really? Wow. All right, so this is my trophy list, but we're not doing my list, obviously. There we go. You all updated, or should I update your list on PSN profiles? Wait for you to, let's see, May 14th. Is that today? I don't even know what date today is. Yes, it is. Okay. It looks like it's updated. But who knows? You might have that platinum right now, for all I know. Alright. It's all updated. Awesome, awesome, awesome. So now I'm going to be looking over this way. I'm going to try to move my camera just slightly here. Like I said, typically I'm more set up than for the other streams. Okay, maybe this, yeah, this is a little better, I think. Cool. You've lost track of days. Me too. It's literally like a nightmare for me the last 2 weeks with work. But anyways, let's get into it. Meso, an American flag. So, you know, I know you used to live in the UK, your old account. So me and Meso go way back. AKA Rach. What is it now? 7 years, almost 8 years. So some of the games on here, I don't think we've done any of these. I don't think I've played with you on this account at all. So I know you made this one a little afterwards. So, well, what do we got here? 219 platinums, level 513, a total of 8,780 trophies. You're up there for sure. 91.23 completion percentage. Now I know, if I didn't know what you told me from the other day, that you actually, okay, I changed that Rach account to, oh, you did, okay. I might actually just go on that list afterwards and just look and just skim through it real quick, just to see, because on there we definitely have history of playing games together. We've never played a single game on this account. I think not even like for fun or anything. Okay, so 91.23 completion percentage. So I know that you literally just went a little berserk and added a bunch of games on your list from our last conversation, our last private conversation. So, you know, total of 2,686 country rank. Yeah, that's pretty high up there. I mean, let me see, you're about 18 levels above me. Damn, that's a big spike from where I'm at, because I think I'm like 3,000, so like that'll give me 1,000 spots up. Nice. I get 1,000 spots if I go up a few ranks. I'm gonna go on for that. But let's get into it. Let me scroll down. Start at the very bottom there of your list. And he says, I'm pretty sure everything on that account is hidden. Okay. I might not hide it for future review. Yeah, that'll be fun. Why not? It's your old account, you know. I think it'll be pretty cool. I wouldn't mind reviewing your other account, right? Probably the only person that will ever have to do that for, because you had a crap load of trophies on there. So I'm shocked you have this many trophies already. So looks like you made this account on, at least when you got your first trophies, July 4th, 2016. Is that you're an American now? Just so happens to be your American account. You get your first trophy on the American Independence Day. Yeah. No, she has a she started a new account. Like clearly she started this one in 2016, but I know she's been hunting from the start of the PlayStation trophy update on the PS3. But a boy and his blob. Right off the bat, I don't know what the hell this game is, and I'm gonna be saying that a lot on your list. Just giving everybody a heads up. I have no idea what this game is. um, 21 trophies, no platinum. Looks like a decent challenge for a game without a trophy list. Without a platinum, I'm sorry. 8.32 completion on PSN profiles. Doodle God, European version. The hell is Doodle God? Is that like a drawing game or something? Puzzle simulator, indie game. It's a platformer, super cute. Okay. Doodle God. Looks like something I could play in front of my daughter, unlike Resident Evil 8. Doodle Devil. Okay, so we got God, we got the Devil. Okay. Was this one any harder? Because it's the Devil playlist. Yeah, obviously same genre here. No platinum once again. So you're already it's a couple days into your new account, and no platinum, but you got a bunch of completions here. Otis Sphere. Man, you wanted me to do this list just so you can hear me butcher these freaking these names, huh? I'm gonna call it Odin Sphere. Okay, I said Otis Sphere. Wow. There's Doodle Kingdom too, but it's longer. Oh, what's up, Fuejo? Nice work break. I'm gonna review your list, Fuejo, whether you like it or not. Nah, I'm kidding. I'll wait for you to tell me you're ready for that. So Otis Sphere. Yeah. I'm guessing this is another indie game. This one, your first platinum. At least it looks like it's your first platinum, unless there's another one that you got that had DLC trophies that got bumped up your list. So we'll see that later. Action fantasy, RPG game. RPG Queen. I know that much. I know you love your RPG. 3/4 Home Extended Edition. Once again, no platinum. Just a PSN game / Vita. Adventure, indie game. You should have challenged me to some indie games. I'm not gonna lie. When we did the trophy hunting challenge, I was like, okay, I know if she does this, she's gonna challenge me to maybe like Kingdom Hearts, or like freaking Final Fantasy game, or I don't know, something like this that I've never heard of, which is probably like 90% of your list. There will be a lot of RPGs. Yep, I know. You challenged me to Tekken. I know you know I like fighting games, so you were being kind. So you could have gone way harder on me instead of giving me a 7-hour platinum. So I appreciate it, but next year just hit me with the good stuff. Abzu. See, I've seen the name before. No idea what it's about. Simulator, adventure, indie. I gotta ask. So when you made this account, did you intend on just doing like mainly games with no platinums? Or was this just what you were into at the time and just coincidentally don't have platinums? The PS Vita was so good. Yeah, I mean the Vita was a great console. It's still here. I mean, definitely a good console, especially if you work in a stationary position and you can play and stuff on downtime. It's good. Kravok, you done Injustice Nemesis? I have not done Injustice. It's one of the only incomplete games on my list, and one of the only ones that's actually obtainable still. So I am gonna try to get it done this year at some point, but I don't know if it's worth the frustration. Abzu. Oh, you said you went easy on me. Yeah, I know you did. I know you did. Abzu is such a great game. But yeah, never played it. Vita's my favorite. Nice. Just started with some chill games. Okay. I like mixing it up with some non-plats. I haven't gotten a non-platinum game on my list in a long time just because I absolutely hated just having to spend countless hours to not have a platinum to show for it. But I do have a few on my list that I'm going to complete this year just to complete a few series. Like, for instance, Dead Space Ignition. I'm going to do the Infamous series, so I'll do Infamous Festival of Blood. Red Dead Revolver, that one hurts because that's like a 30-40 hour completion with no platinum, so they can kiss my butt for that one. Which part you get stuck on? The stars missions? No, the battles. The stars missions are tolerable. The freaking battles, having to beat the entire roster on with one carrot with one health bar and just getting little boosts here and there. It kind of sucks. All right. Hyperdimension, Neptunia, Rebirth. This sounds like an RPG. So far, you've played nothing I've played, so. Oh yeah, that shit's crazy. It damn sure is. It is a freaking crazy game. Yeah, I was right. RPG. I should just like play a guessing game based on the name of the game to guess the type of game it is, the genre. RPG/strategy game. Okay. At this point, you're infamous about wanting to complete Infamous. What's on my list? Like, I actually shared my list. Oh no, I didn't actually post it on our server. I posted it on another server. I thought I did share it. So I challenge you to something like this. So something without a platinum. No. All right, let it just be something with the platinum, at least. Amnesia Memories. All right, I'm gonna guess this is a puzzle game. A puzzle game. No, it's a visual novel. So is this more like a decision-based game, like kind of like The Walking Dead, or what's up? What kind of, based on that description, visual novel, or is it just something you literally just have to watch? I've never played a visual novel. Theme drama. Ooh. Oh yeah, Final Fantasy 7. Oh no, 8. Okay, I had to look closely to see how many eyes you put in there. Final Fantasy 8 is your favorite. I was thinking about doing it right after I did 7, but I did a lot of Final Fantasy this year, at least from what I'm used to. Ah, there we go. A game I recognize. South Park, The Stick of Truth. I've always been kind of interested in playing this game because it is freaking one of my favorite shows growing up, South Park. I haven't seen South Park in God knows how long. It's a reading with a few decisions. I guess you played it before, Fuejo. This is an RPG slash adventure, so I'm guessing you like level up Cartman, or maybe you play as the whole cast. Maybe you play as Kenny. This game always interested me. I've never seen gameplay of it, but every time I've seen it on anyone's list, I'm like, huh, South Park. South Park is pretty fun. I bet it is. Cosmos. Let me stop. Let me not sing songs from South Park the movie. That'll get me in trouble with Twitch. Everybody's gone to the Rapture. Okay. Recognize this game. I've seen a few people from N3H specifically platinum this game. Adventure indie game. Developer The Chinese Room. Never heard of them. Obviously it's an indie, so. Alright. And here's the first game we have in common. Life is Strange. The PS4 version. So, I really, I'm probably one of the few people that will say this. I didn't like the first Life is Strange as much. It was a good game, for sure. But it was a bit too depressing for me. I don't know, it was very, like, obviously not trying to spoil anything, but Life is Strange was just there was some themes in there that just I don't know left them like a weird feeling in my stomach. I don't know why. That's just me. Uh, Life is Strange 2, on the contrary, I liked a bit more. And if it's on your list, which I suspect it might be, um, I liked a lot more than it for whatever reason. The majority of people I know love the first one. So, fun fact: I grew up in so okay. I'm not gonna try to pronounce that town where everybody's gone to the Rapture is based. Nice. Did you see any like any actual areas that you like visited? Like um obviously not people, I'm sure, but I know a lot of games. I grew up in Manhattan, New York City, probably the most made game city in all of video games. That in Los Angeles, So I've seen my hometown many times. Um, Surprisingly, New Jersey, I haven't really seen much of that. But I've not played Life is Strange 2. Oh wow, good game, really good game. I like part 2 a lot, and part of it, I'll just say this: that game touches heavily on like on just a lot of racism and things that Mexican Americans face in this country at times. And to me, it kind of I'm not Mexican, but I am Latino. It resonated with me, so it definitely a great game. I kind of related to it a bit more than Life is Strange 1, just because Life is Strange 1 was just you know college girls, and not that I not that that was why I didn't like it, but I just couldn't relate to it as much, if that makes any sense. And the other one was about an older brother and a little brother, and I'm an older brother and I have a little brother. It's literally just two of us, just like that game. So there was a lot of stuff on there that kind of like was hit close to home, I would say, in some ways, not every way. You heard it was a bad story, decided to skip. Like I said, I'm probably in the minority group that thinks that's a better game than part one. It has a lot more alternate endings, I'll tell you that much. Manhattan is far from Hellboy. The hell you say? What? What? What are you talking about, Fat Fingers? All right, back to Messel's list. Cat lateral damage. All right, I'm gonna guess this is like a action adventure game that you play as a cat. Oh look, it's a cat. Oh, it's a shooter. What the hell? I'm gonna get all these wrong. I already know it. I'm gonna get all these wrong. It's a shooter simulator indie game. I was not expecting that. Cat lateral damage. What do you shoot? A rocket launcher? Blow shit up. Dear Esther, Landmark Edition. I clicked it. No, don't get into it yet. Hold on. Alright, graphic novel. Action an adventure game. Jesus. I'm gonna get all these wrong. So, once again, no platinum. A lot of that here. A lot of no platinums. But she has more than almost anybody on our community, so. You knock stuff off the shelves. Collateral damage, you literally knock everything over. So you play as a cat, a regular cat that's just knocking stuff off. You must be a cat lover. I've never had a cat. I'm actually allergic to cats and dogs, sadly. You know something? I just realized something very important. My freaking lights are off. That's probably much better. See, I started the stream when it was light outside and there's a window right here and I didn't realize the lights were off. So I was like, wait a minute, they probably can't see me very well right now. Alright, where was I? Broken Sword, The Serpent's Curse. RPG, action RPG, 100%. You have a very cut dog at you mean very cute dog? Oh wait, I have a very cute dog, and I'm guessing. I hope that's you missed the E, and not that you have a very cut dog, because I'd be very concerned. Serpent's Curse. All right. Point and click adventure. So is this like a rail shooter? Like kind of like what is it? Time Crisis or was it Time Splitters, the one that's a rail shooter? I don't remember. But is that point and shoot? Do you need? Well, I see just PS4. It's not even a VR game. So point and click with the analog stick. I'm assuming not like that Move controller or anything like that. Dragon Fantasy Book 2. That's almost... Oh. Other names. Dragon Fantasy 2, Dragon Fantasy the Black. Okay. It's an RPG. Very nice. Alright, The Wolf Among Us. Yay, a game I've played. I actually really like that game, and I hope that they make a second part for The Wolf Among Us. Point and click is like old school computer games. Yeah, I don't know why my head went immediately to like just like a rail shooter. But then I should have known because it's a sword game based on the name, right? The Wolf Among Us. Oh wait, no. What was the point and shoot one again? The Serpent's Curse, was that it? Yeah, that's what it was. All right. Yeah, I'm really hoping. I love it when you get to games you recognize. Yeah, few and far between with your list because you have so many indie games, and I'm not. It's not to be bougie or anything, but I play a lot of the AAA titles just because I've already had a lot of them on my list, and I always want to complete them when they come out. So, completely opposite of rail shooters. Yeah, so it's just, you're just clicking on the screen pretty much. I got it. Murdered Soul Suspect. Alright. Guessing, yeah, puzzle, role-playing, adventure. Square Enix. Oh, okay. This one looks like one I should have played. Looks pretty interesting there. You couldn't get past episode 1. First chapter, terrible story, terrible writing. Says Cypher. Lego Jurassic World. I've never gotten into the Lego games. I've known that they're very popular amongst trophy hunters. I mean, they're typically, not the freaking easy peasy games like the 15 minutes, but they're typically very fun and easy to platinum. So I've never gotten into them, but with my kids, as my kids start getting older and they want to start playing video games, hold on. Murder Soul Suspect is an easy 8-hour plat. Okay. And she says it has a lot of collectibles. It's also about solving your own murder to find out who killed you. Oh no. Okay, I guess they're answering your question, Fuego. Yeah, so I want to get to play some of the Lego ones, especially like the Marvel Avengers one. But my daughter's 4, my son is 10. He can't even talk yet. So my kids will get older and they're going to want to play some games, and that'll be a good excuse to get trophies while I'm with them. And here we go. Some games I've played, obviously. The Walking Dead. I mean, I think almost every trophy hunter has played the Walking Dead games. First one, I think. First Telltale game, if I'm not mistaken. I could be wrong. No, I think Back to the Future was. Back to the Future, I think, was their first game. But such a great story. If you've never played The Walking Dead Season 1, you're missing out. Like, seriously. You're missing out on a great story. By far the best story. I will say that one and the last one as well. The Walking Dead, what was it? Final Chapter. I think that's what it was called. Tales from the Borderlands. I hated this game. I don't. I'll be completely honest. The only reason I did it was because I was trying to get enough trophies to get to my next milestone, which was like I was trying to get to 5,000 trophies. I remember exactly, but to pop Metal Gear Solid 5 as my 5,000th trophy, the platinum for Metal Gear Solid 5 as my 5,000th trophy, and that game just had just the right amount of trophies, 36. Right, it's kind of a weird number that I needed, so I just did it, and I fell asleep during that thing. I did not like that game. Now you should give Minecraft to your kids. My kids will not know what Minecraft is. All right. As a matter of fact, Minecraft is banned from my streams. Nobody mentioned Minecraft. No, I'm kidding. I have nothing against Minecraft. I don't see the point. But tell. TFTV, Tales from the Borderlands was the best for you? I mean, they had some funny. You guys love that game? My God, I must have just terrible taste, then, or just so different from you guys. I didn't like it. I didn't like the game. By the time I got to the last chapter, I was like, oh, hurry the hell up. Maybe it's just because I did it for all the wrong reasons. See, when you just play a game just to get the trophies and you have no interest in playing the game itself, it's never going to be the best experience. So it's probably entirely my fault that I didn't enjoy it. Game of Thrones. I love this game. And here's why. Not because of the game itself, but because it actually made me watch the Game of Thrones series. Believe it or not, I had never watched Game of Thrones on HBO. And then I played the game and I was like, this is going to be a freaking great series, because the game was decent. I didn't absolutely love it, but I was like, this has some really good themes. And then I got into the actual show and never looked back. I absolutely love that series. The game itself was alright, pretty good. You just haven't played the original series. You have zero connection with the story and characters. Yeah, I've never played the Borderlands games at all. So that's probably the reason why. In fact, probably the main reason. I was out sick with a cold and binge played the PS3 version. I was out sick with a cold after I played it. I'm kidding, no. So I played it, like I said, but I hadn't, like, so Floyd was absolutely right. I have no idea what who the characters are or anything. I'm just playing the game just because I need 36 trophies to get to my next milestone. And that's the end of that. By the way, I did it 2 times on the PS3 and PS4 version. So that probably didn't help. But back to Game of Thrones. Very grateful for that game just because it helped me. But so I see you went on like a Telltale binge here. Let me see. We got 1, 2, 3, 4 games in a row. The Walking Dead Season 2. Now this one, I like this game a lot. Not as good as the first one, but what I hated was it doesn't have a platinum. It's completely unfair that it doesn't have a platinum. I was so shocked when they never added it or anything. So, I didn't play any Borderlands games when I played the what? Okay, but I still loved it. Went back and played them because of it. Well, I'll probably never touch the Borderlands games. It just never interested me, and they're probably too deep in for me to get super into now. And I know they require online and everything, so I was doing a lot of trophy completions, all competitions at the time. So played a whole bunch of easy peasy games. Yeah, I mean we already know when those competitions come around. The gloves are off. You just freaking go crazy and get everything. That's what I've done. Mind you, the sound shapes wall on my list. That was literally in a competition with you when I did that. I wish I could delete all 5 stacks right now, but I can't. So whatever. I look back at it and I'm just like, you know what? For better or for worse, this is my freaking trophy list. But let's take a second to admire something. We're like 30 games in and everything's completed. I mean, for those that missed the start of the stream, this is her second account. So she made this account after a few years of trophy hunting on a separate one, which probably has some unobtainable games and stuff. So nothing but completed games here, which is great to see. You already knew what you were doing from the start. So anyone who's starting a fresh account, I mean, don't think for a second you can't pass your old one. You can do it. It takes a lot of effort though. And if you have old games like PS3 games with closed servers, you won't be able to do them again. But it's not impossible to have a beautiful second trophy list. Before she went a little crazy a few weeks ago, from what she told me, she had a 97% completion percentage, and you got it back up to 91. But Cypher says he couldn't do another account hunting. Props to you. Yeah, for me it's hard for just because I have so many PS3 games with that I like the Metal Gear Solid series, right? Like that's my favorite series of all time. I don't want to platinum them again because the hunt for the trophies almost made me hate the series, and I don't ever want like to create a new account and say, well, I need the Metal Gear series on my list, otherwise it won't feel complete. So I'll probably never make a new account from scratch and just focus on it. I can see myself doing what I've told a few of my friends that I'll play a game or two on a separate account every few years. I'll replay a game, something like Horizon, right? Horizon Zero Dawn. I would love to get the platinum again. Very enjoyable game. Something that I genuinely would love to just get trophies for again, but there's no way because I already got them. So that's probably the only way I'll do it. You still need to do a Metal Gear Solid game one day. Well, I think I gave you an optional one, right? Metal Gear Solid 3, was it? Or 2? I don't know. I wouldn't give you 2. 2 is a freaking pain in the ass. I think that was one of your optional ones, and I think you picked the other optional one. I don't remember. I did a lot of freaking lists and challenges and stuff. Adventure Time. MGS2 is up next for me, but those trophies, oh, yeah, good luck with the VR missions. That almost made me just, like, lose my mind. And I was trying to do all of them before Metal Gear Solid 5 launched. So I did Part 2, Part 3, Part 4, which you need 8 playthroughs for, and Peace Walker, and what else? Ground Zeroes, all of them right before the launch of Metal Gear Solid 5. So I was pretty burnt out. In fact, I didn't even play Metal Gear Solid 5 at launch because I was so burnt out. I was like, I need a break, and I'm going to play the game in a few months. I waited 5-6 years for it, so I could wait a few months. And then actually enjoy it, right? Alright, let me move on here. Adventure Time. Finn and Jake Investigations. Sounds like another puzzle game, clue. See, I'm always wrong. Role-playing adventure. It's a comedy game, and it's for kids. Let's keep that in mind. I like that. I like seeing games I can play with my kids, like, eventually. Actual Sunlight. Something I didn't see much of last year during quarantine. All jokes aside, like, barely stepped outside for 6 months. Gained 25 pounds and looked like a vampire by the end of it. Fuejo, nope. Okay, so I guess you know these games. That is not for kids. It said kids on the thing. I mean, kids is what's considered a kid? Till you're like 11, 12, before you turn into a teenager? I don't know what the specifics are. Adventure indie game. It's on Cartoon Network. Well, my kids are watching the real little kid stuff like Coco Melon, Mickey Mouse. They're not up to Cartoon Network stuff yet. The Book of Unwritten Tales 2. Novel? Point and click adventure, another one. Now, did you if I'm not mistaken, you can put a keyboard and mouse on the PS4, right? Can anyone confirm that? I've never bothered because I could never play with a keyboard and mouse. It's just not my thing. But did you connect the keyboard and mouse and play them like? Oh wait, this is a PS3 game, but I did. The other one was a PS4 one. I know that much. But I know the PS3 you definitely can connect the keyboard and mouse. Did you actually do that, or did you play with the controller? Because I know you do like your PC stuff as well, so that's why I'm wondering. Lego Harry Potter years 5 through 7. It's another Lego game. Obviously, I've heard of these. Um, nice. You'll see a lot of point and click games coming up. With the Cronus Max, you can do keyboard and mouse. Okay. Fuego says it's one of those cartoons with mad adult themes and jokes. You mean like Futurama, The Simpsons? Things that I shouldn't have been watching as a kid, right? Always the controller. Got you. Got you. I was just wondering if you plugged in a keyboard and mouse. So Walking Dead Michonne. This is the only Walking Dead I haven't beat. Take a wild guess why. Let's scroll over here to the right. No platinum. That's why. But if I want to complete the series, and I don't mean the stacks, because there's plenty of stacks I haven't done. Like, there's a stack with like all 5 games for 1 platinum. Screw that. I'm not doing that. But The Walking Dead Michonne, I do feel like I need to do this one just because I want to see what the story's about. And I know another thing that kind of deterred me is, as much as I praise the Walking Dead game, I've never actually watched the TV series. So it's kind of funny, right? But never watched the TV series. I know of some of the characters. I know some of them, the names. I know Michonne is in the character. I know what she looks like and everything. Because I just few bits I've caught of it, she was heavily involved in the story. I don't know if that's, one of the main people throughout the entire series or what, but that kind of deterred me just because I was like, I'm probably not going to understand this one. And obviously the no platinum bit kind of kept me away from it. Okay, this is one of those Hakuoki stories of the, I got to get real close. Because I realize as I'm getting older, I need glasses. I'm going to need glasses, I think. Shinsengumi. Okay. I'm going to say that I said that right. Don't correct me. Thank you very much. Historical drama. Oh, no. I was reading the themes. A simulator, strategy, adventure, visual novel. Simulator. What the hell are you simulating here? I need a bit of background on that one. Can't figure that one out. That's like 3 completely different things. Good job saying that one. If you're just being nice, that's fine. Code Realize Guardian of Rebirth. Vita game. I know you love your Vita. Visual novel, adventure. I gotta see if I don't think I have any visual novels. It's pretty much just a visual novel. What threw me off is that it said simulator. Maybe PSN Profiles doesn't know what the hell they're talking about, right? When I think simulator, I think like Flight Simulator. I think of a racing simulator, like Gran Turismo, wrestling simulator, or sports. That's what I think of. Things that simulate a real life thing. So that's why I was like, Costume Quest 2. Alright, this game is definitely an adventure game. Yes! I was right. I got it right. Action adventure RPG game. Pat myself on the back. That's what I'm talking about. See, I'm like, it's almost like I got the completion. That's how excited I got for getting that right. Letter Quest Remembered. I've seen this on a lot of people's list. Yeah, sometimes PSMP lists some weird genres. Gotcha. Letter Quest Remastered. I know it's a puzzle game, pretty sure. Right? It doesn't even say it. Okay. I've seen it on a few people's lists. I think Donna, who's in our... I've seen a lot of those on her list. But yeah. Oh, man. Infamous First Light. Here, I'm calling you, Cypher. Calling on you, Cypher, to tell me that I'm infamous for wanting to finish Infamous. I'm gonna freaking do the series. Not I told you. When I start them, I'm gonna go through all of them. So Infamous First Light. So I've played First Light, Second Son, and the original one on my alternate account. Just a few minutes, like maybe like an hour of each one. I just can never get into it. I don't know if it's just not my cup of tea. Maybe I just didn't play long enough to really get the gist of these Infamous games. I'm gonna do it just to prove a point. Okay. I hope I don't hate my life for the month or 2 months that it's gonna take me to finish 5 games. Or is it five? First, like second, four, and then the one without a platinum, which is a pretty short game from what I've seen. Oh, everyone's favorite. My name is Meso. My name is Mayo. Yeah, probably the hardest game on your list here. I don't know how you managed to do this thing. Now let's see how long it took you. 55 minutes, 53 seconds. That's a pretty decent time. I think I did the Vita version for that one in 30 minutes. I was freaking spamming the shit out of that thing. I was going in. I almost want to open up my list. 2 words, blast shards. I know. That's the big reason that's deterred me from playing Infamous 1 is those blast shards. I'm probably going to like see if there's some type of interactive map I can use to not be able to backtrack. I know Fuejo here, he recently finished Infamous 1 and 2 and he was not having a good time there. So yeah, there's that. But yeah, my name is Mayo. Yeah, I went in on that game too. I did it back to back. I was freaking sweating by the time, this is like during quarantine, and I think funny enough, it was my 123rd and 124th platinum. I was trying to make Resident Evil 2 my 125th, so I went freaking in on that thing just to get them, and then so I could finally finish my Resident Evil 2 game, because I like making those my milestone games every 25 games. Goosebumps, the game. Sorry, getting messages. Goosebumps, the game. I know Goosebumps. I used to watch the show as a kid. I used to read the books in school. Hey, this might not be a bad game for me to give a shot. Puzzle and adventure. I just remember the theme song of that thing and the creepy ass skeleton that would come up during the at least the TV series. Oh wait, no. Not the skeleton. The skeleton was from Tales from the Crypt. That guy was creepy. I have the other stack of Mayo, but it's further up the list. Gotcha. I did them back to back. I was just like, freaking armpits probably stunk after that. I was going in, just tapping X to freaking get. You had to tap X like 1,000 times in that game. It's almost like the most physical platinum I've ever gotten, I would say. Can't say I didn't work for it. Puzzle and adventure. Oh yeah, Goosebumps. I confused it for Tales from the Crypt, but I did watch Goosebumps as well. They did have a TV series when I was growing up. I have no idea if they even aired that thing on national television. Nero. I know there's periods between there, but I'm not sure what Nero stands for, but there's no description on the genre there. If I did not like Tales from the Borderlands, I would not like Infamous. What do they have to do with each other? I mean, Tales from the Borderlands is like completely different. Wonder what the connection is there. Koi. Koi has Noi Platinum. Puzzle. A lot of puzzle games. That's one genre. So like this year I've been kind of, I was like, okay, you're joking. I'm like, what is he talking about? I think it's Nothing Ever Remembers Obscure. Got you. I think you know what it is, because that's I'm pretty sure that's accurate. So puzzle games, I see a lot of those on your list. I haven't done a puzzle game probably ever. I was talking with Barry, and I was telling him just like this year I conquered a few genres I never really played or focused on, and I was just looking through it. And I'm like, wow, I did a racing game, a fighting game, a bunch of other ones like RPGs, action RPGs, and I'm like, but I haven't done a puzzle game. That's like the one, and I hadn't done a shooter up until actually now with Ratchet and Clank, if you could even consider that really a true shooter, but it's more action adventure, but shooter. But yeah, I haven't done like your typical Call of Duty or whatever. But I haven't done a puzzle game at all. Now I can't even. I have to look at my list to see if there's anything that's considered that. World of Final Fantasy. Interesting. I never heard of this game. Is this part of the Final Fantasy? Oh, it is. Yeah, it's under the list. Never heard of this. Okay. So what is this? This is like a recap of some of the stories. Interesting. I see a little chocobo, or that looks like a Cloud. Is that no? It's not Cloud. I recognize the monster here. I think that's the you fight him in Final Fantasy VII. I could be completely wrong. I don't know. Taco Master. Ooh yeah. Taco Master. I'm acting like I played this game. The simulator. See, this makes sense as a simulator. It's Chibi Q Final Fantasy. So it's like is it its own story or is it like a kind of like a spoof of another Final Fantasy game? It includes a lot of characters from the series. Gotcha. So unless it's Final Fantasy 7 or 10, I wouldn't recognize anybody else because those are the only two games I've played from that series. Taco Master is a simulator who can make the fastest tacos. Did you actually learn how to cook tacos there? And I had to ask, did you put it into practice if you did? Or was it just platinum and that's it? Fun question. Day of the Tentacle remastered. Point and click. You did say they were coming up. It's his own story. Got it. Kingdom Hearts. Where's Fuejo? Where's he at? He loves his Kingdom Hearts. Completed. Alright. This one is a short one, right? Completed 15 minutes. So this is like you literally just have to watch something, if I remember correctly from what I saw. That's pretty freaking fast. Jesus Christ, 15 minutes. And here we go. Final Fantasy. Wow. Kingdom Hearts. On the PS3 version. Very nice. I know this one's a tough one. That's and based on what I heard from Fuejo recently, he was telling me how hard those damn gummy ships or whatever are. No idea what those are. He explained it to me, but I haven't played the games yet from Kingdom Hearts. But those are also games I would like to play. But I've been actually holding off on those for a specific reason, and that is that's something I'm waiting for my kids to be a little older. I want to actually play them with them because it involves the Disney characters, and my daughter now is old enough to know some of those characters. Obviously, she's watched plenty of Disney movies. It's his own story. Okay. I make decent tacos, I think. All right. Well, I guess your husband will know. Nobody else here. But if you want to mail any tacos when I move down to Orlando, I know you don't live too far. Ship some over same day, delivery. Gummy ships on the first game are such a pain. I bet. I heard nothing but horror stories. Ray John. I almost see his way of saying I think I need glasses. Or I just need to make my font a little bigger. It's kind of the same thing then. Ray Gigant. Okay, I'm not gonna try it. Gigant. That's what I'm gonna call it. RPG adventure game. Nem, what's a Final Fantasy? I'm not gonna answer that. Okay, you're probably gonna be shocked, but Transistor, I actually platinumed it. Okay, it's actually what Fuejo, he asked me to try the game out, and I enjoyed the game. At first, I was like, "What the hell is this? Like, this is so weird. Not my type of game. It's a bird's eye view game. This is I mainly play third person games, right? Whether it's a shooter or hack and slash, whatever. So having a bird's eye view game like that, I think was the first time I ever played one in my life. Um, Maybe not in my life. Maybe I can't think of anything that I played that was like that at that time, right? But Transistor was just a different game for me. Um, but it really got me more into the RPG genre. So when I started playing games like Godfall, um, even Ghost of Tsushima, some of the content of it reminded me of Transistor, like the way you could interchange things. And then Final Fantasy VII Remake, really, this game, I give it a lot of credit because it really taught me how to mix things up. Whether you put something on your armor or your weapon, it it really taught me some things, and it got me more into the RPG genre, which I've never really been into. I've just touched them here and there. Transistor's a dope game. Yeah, I really, at first, Fuejo will know because he was actually watching me play it, like, through like a private, like a share play stream or whatever, not an actual stream. And he was like, he saw I was getting frustrated because I wasn't used to the genre, but I ended up really liking the game towards the end. Severed. Okay, sounds like a gruesome game. Who got severed? Who got their head cut off? Hack and slash, beat 'em up. Okay, I was pretty close. Hack and slash. Knights of Azure. RPG, hack and slash. Okay, I see you're going through a hack and slash phase here. Color Guardians. Puzzle. Platformer. Okay. I suck. Pixel Junk Shooter Ultimate. I just like checking what it is. Shooter, puzzle. Since I don't recognize half her games, the least I can do is check the genre. Stains Gate. This is a tough list to review in some cases because I'm not familiar with a lot of these games, if I'm being honest. Action adventure visual novel. A lot of visual novels I see. Kingdom Hearts Rechain of Memories. So you're getting into that Kingdom Hearts phase, I see. I'm not sure how hard this one is in comparison. It's an ultra rare. So it must be, let me see here. 100 hours. Jesus Christ. Well, I think a lot of them are in that range, right? So completing the Kingdom Hearts series is it's no easy feat. So Deliriant. Deliriant. Okay. I had to get closer to look at that. Looks like a nice and easy 100%. Kingdom Hearts Recoded. No platinum. No platinum, but it looks like it's a healthy length. 1 hour. Never mind. I could do this game. I'm gonna go get my first Kingdom Hearts completion. Watch me. I don't know why, because I saw 33%. I'm like, oh wait. Not a lot of people like it. 6 playthroughs. That is no joke. And I know that's probably a healthy length of a playthrough. Like Metal Gear Solid 8, just to compare, that's 8 playthroughs. But once you get to certain parts, you can skip through a lot of like the requirements. So you can make a playthrough in 5-10 hours. I'm sure these are at least 20 hours per playthrough. The PS3 Kingdom Hearts games take way longer than they should because the difficulty trophies don't stack. So you have to play on every difficulty. The PS4 can still be hard, but at least the difficulty trophies stack. Yeah, I did read that before because I was gonna do part one, but I'll be honest, I'm not doing the PS3 version. I'm just why? Why would I put myself through that? Like I said yesterday on Discord, I trophy hunt for myself, not for validation of others. So I'll do the easier one because I want to enjoy it. I don't want to be miserable. Six play. I don't want to end up hating the series just because the trophy list for part one sucks on the PS3. Fuego says Kingdom Hearts is his favorite series. I thought it was God of War, but I guess or at least they were tied. Kingdom Hearts is definitely one of your favorites. I could see that. You're really like, that's already what, 4 games in? Adventures of Mana, or is it Mana? Is this a game based on like Samoans, or I know Mana is like a Samoan thing. Hack and slash. I know the Rock says Mana a lot, and he has Samoan blood, so that's why I'm saying that. The Little Acre, RPG, adventure, point and click. Okay, I see what you meant. Saturday morning RPG. Well, I don't even have to click it. What kind of? What's the other genre? Sport indie. Saturday morning RPG. Interesting name. Let's see. Did you do it on a Saturday? Let's go back. I'm kidding. I'm not gonna look at that. Albedo, Eyes from Outer Space. Shooter. Haven't seen many shooters on your list. Now that I think about it. See, I didn't play far enough in Infamous to know this, but you don't get guns in Infamous, do you? It's all like the abilities and stuff, right? Nor have I looked at a lot of gameplay because anyone who knows me knows I try to avoid spoilers for games, even if they're old. I don't like looking at stuff too in detail about games. Even like Resident Evil 8 that I'm streaming, other than the initial trailer, I did not see a single trailer or anything after that. I didn't play the demo, nothing. All powers in Infamous. I figured as much. One thing I'll tell you guys, I enjoyed Control because it does have, the similar powers. But you also use a gun. And I'm not crazy about guns, okay? But it's just something a little more familiar to me. Due to spoiler, you can't even use a gun. The Deadly Tower of Monsters. Action shooter. Okay, shooter. See, I'm seeing some shooters now. See, I see you go through like a phase of like types of genres, right? Okay, this is one I'm gonna have to take my time to read it in my head. Hold on. Mega Tag mentioned blank plus Neptune versus zombies. What in the hell? What the hell is this? Hack and slash, beat 'em up. Oxen free. Okay. Oceanhorn, Monsters of Uncharted Seas. I know Uncharted. I know that game. I'm kidding. Alright. RPG adventure. Should I get Mass Effect trilogy? See, that's another one that's one of the games that always gets recommended to me. So, I'd say go for it. I mean, I want to play those games. Don't starve. I won't starve. You see this? I eat a lot. Okay. No, I'm kidding. I'm talking about the game. And this game I actually heard of. Never played it, but I've heard of it. Oh shit. It's a pretty rare platinum too. 2.38, 80 hours. So I guess this is just maybe like one of those grindy ones, right? Because it doesn't look like it's a difficult game from I Hear Me was well written. Might try it myself. That's a good one. It's 80 hours there. Nice little ultra rare platinum. It is especially Me Too. My Magica, okay, Magica 2, okay. I don't know why I was having a hard time reading that. Alright, I'm seeing some hard games now here. Here's where the ultra rares come into play. Because I know you got a lot of ultra rares on your list. I did do that leaderboard thing yesterday. 1.3. It's an RPG adventure game. 10 playthroughs. Jesus Christ. 30 hours though, so once again, probably a grind. Well, it's 6 out of 10 difficulty, so not sure what that one entails entirely, but good job there. That's a pretty rare platinum. Until Dawn, okay, I played this one. Really good game. I'd recommend it to a lot of people, especially if you like horror games or thrillers, I would say as well. Magica 2 is such a fun game. Yeah, it's a bit of a grind. A lot of bosses can be cheesed. I got you. It's similar to Diablo. Ugh, I'm kidding. Don't like Diablo. Sorry. May Q. Yeah, a bit similar. Another ultra rare platinum. Master Completionist. Oh, wait a minute. Hold on. What? That is so weird. So this is not common at all. So the PSN profiles rarity, well, is an ultra rare, but usually the PSN rarity is lower. Like it's usually more rare on the overall grand scheme of things for all players. So that's actually a strange one there. That's rare for PlayStation, and on PSN profiles, the ultra rare. Like by that much, because look at this. That's a big difference. I thought that was interesting. Level 22. Game indie. It's just action. Alright. Yep. Can figure out what this game is. Leaving Lindau. Leaving Lindau. Okay. Oh, look. It's the house from God of War. The last one. What is her name? Frida? Child of Light. No platinum games streak here. See? Role-playing adventure game. Dream C Club, host girls on stage. Okay. Alright, this is in Japanese, so I'm not gonna try to read that. Interesting though. Does something just interested you in this game? There's no platinum or anything on it. Just wondering what the story is with that one. Because it's in Japanese, and as far as I know, you don't speak Japanese, right? Damn, we did Drawn to Death. I tried it when it came out. Got boring quickly. I'm actually on that right now when I just read it. I'm so sorry I have such a strange list. It's all good. See, next time I'll be able to, if somebody else has half of what you have, I'll be able to say, hey, I remember seeing that on Messel's list. So, it's all good. See, this is what I'm saying. Like, you see why I'm hovering over it? The ultra rare for PSN, for PlayStation Network, is a lot rarer. The other game was the opposite, which was so strange to me. But anyways, this ultra rare platinum, nonetheless, regardless. Very nice. Don't know how hard it is. Apparently, Fuego has played it before. Drawn to Death again, but this one, the Japanese version, looks like it's a lot easier. That is, it was a free game on PSN for Japan. Got you. But you did it again, and the platinum for it has a higher percentage. Maybe it's that Americans just don't like platinum in games as much. The only thing I could think of, because it looks like it's the same list, 28 trophies. You did them like back to back. Oh, wait a minute. Hold on. 21 minutes, 6 seconds. So this is, does that one auto pop or something? Is it like totally cool if it is. I'm just wondering. Drawn to Death was online only. Terrible. Did not get a player base. Only players who could play with trophy boosters. Well, that sounds like Umbrella Corps. Undertale. The cover. Do I have it up? No. Because of my DVD. I have like one row of my games where it's Blu-rays. Just one, the very bottom. My DVD collection is stored away because I don't have space for it. But that reminds me of Goodfellas. That image there. Man, that final mission really pissed me off. Are you talking about Umbrella? Is that what you're talking about? I'm guessing it's not about it because I don't see anything here with zombies for her. So I'm guessing you're talking about Umbrella Corps. I didn't have a hard time with that last one as the last mission as I thought I would. So, okay, got you. Late Shift was interesting. Eventide, Slavic Fable, Puzzle and Adventure. Adam's Venture Origins. Adventure. It's always a theme with you, it seems, right? You just go on to the next, like, different genre. You continue it a bit from the looks of it. Icy. Easy and fun platinum, it says here on the recent forum post. RPG hack and slash. Icy, that was interesting yet weird story. Although Hitbox was terrible. Was that on your list as well, Cypher? I don't remember. It's been a while. It's been a while since I did a review, to be honest. I've had a hard time scheduling with Malonzo, aka Darth Norg. So yeah. Getting lost here. Okay, here I am. Clockwork, Tales of Glass and Ink. This is a simulator for tattoo artists. That's what it is. No, it's a joke, obviously. At this point in time, I was doing a trophy competition again. The team I was in won. What was that competition about? It says you. Okay, Cypher says he stacked it. Yeah, I don't remember this one entirely. You know, I remember you did have quite a bit of indie games too. Then a lot of games I did know. So, Dark Arcana, The Carnival. Point and click. There we go. I almost want to. I should add that to my list of like things I need to try. Point and click, and a puzzle game. Considering how many Resident Evil games and God of War and all, like those games are very puzzle heavy. So if it's those kind of puzzles, I guess I'll be all right. Platformer, Trying 3. It was a tag team event, so each player had a 5-day period. They'd play a bunch of stuff. Okay, got you. So, like, it was just, like, whoever can get the most trophies, pretty much. Los. Oh no, I was about to read that in Spanish. Lost Grimoires, Stolen Kingdom. I know I didn't say that right. Grimoires, Lost Grimoires. I'm probably embarrassing myself right now. Adventure game. Grim Legends: The Forsaken Bride. Look at that fearsome bear. God, by far, I don't think anyone's gonna have a list like yours. Like you have such unique stuff on here. Um, like I don't think anyone that I'll review will have as much stuff that I won't recognize like you. Just gonna put that out there. Truck Racer. Oh wait, hold on, I skipped over one. Hatoful Boyfriend. RPG Simulator. Okay, looks like some doves. That's cute. Truck Racer. The racing game. Alright, it's just a good old fashioned racing game. That's the thing. The first one I seen on your list. What's up, Barry? None of you have to play Hatoful Boyfriend. Am I saying that right? I'm probably not. I should play that. It's a cute game. It looks like a cute game, right? Super Exploding Zoo. Okay. I've actually heard of this game. Puzzle. So that this could be my puzzle game actually, when I think about it. Decent rarity. 12.99. The Truck Racer's Complete Shovelware. I bet. She's in the competition in this phase. Then here comes the order. Here you go, the order. A nice and easy one. 2 days, 5 hours. I'm surprised you didn't just do it in one day. This game is so short, and I feel like it could have been a lot better. It could have been a lot better game, but it felt so incomplete. So I enjoyed it for what it was, but it left me wanting more, and there hasn't been anything else after that. Yeah, Truck Racer was bad. 4 weird online trophies can help with that. Spy Chameleon. Okay, no description. Letter. Oh boy, Letter. This reminds me of like a couple people have, like I said, Letter on their list. So never played those. Tales of the Borderlands. We already saw it earlier. She did the PS3 version. Now this is the. Wait, was it the PS3? DG. Hold on. Digital version. Is that what it was? I remember doing it twice as well. So there's a disc version and then the digital version. How many stacks does it have? That's interesting. Digital version. The Order took you months. Ari got their idea from The Order. You know what? That's actually a good point. RE8. I didn't think of that. I mean, it's way different in a lot of ways, but definitely I see where the comparison comes into play there. Grim Fandango Remastered. Point and click. I don't know why I find like it's so bizarre. Like I never knew that it even existed as a genre. Life is Strange on the PS3. I already gave my thoughts on Life is Strange earlier, but she did it again on the PS3. Ark. Woo! This is a freaking tough one. Like, look at the platinum is ultra rare, 3.19, but you look at the where is it? 0.81 to complete the DLC as well. So This is a healthy platinum right here. See, the platinum is 10 hours, but the actual completion, Jesus Christ. I know you used to love this game on the. I remember you brought it up to the community on N3H once about, yeah, you were playing it, I think, on Xbox, or was it PC? Something like that. You have 4,000 hours for Ark on Xbox. Oh, it was Xbox. There you go. See? I knew you put in a shitload of time for that game. But okay, Barry says, yeah, the order did have potential. It sucks I don't know what happened. Like, they just decided, oh, well, let's just end the game. Like, I can appreciate a game that is not 40 hours long to complete the story. But that one was just too short. That was just like, did you guys even try? Energy cycle. Okay, I recognize this one. I'm not gonna say I can tell you exactly what it's about, but I've seen this one. Oh yeah, no, okay. This is a. It looks like one of the Ratalakia games. Typewriter, not typewriter, but typewriter. I see what they did there. Platform indie. 4,000 hours on Ark. Jesus. You got me beat by 1,000 hours in the time I put into GTA. So, interesting. Oh my god, I just spotted something. But let me not overlook Little Big Planet 3. Little Big Planet 3. 0.52 total completion, ultra rare. I gave up on Little Big Planet after the first one. It's just, I realized that it's just not my thing. I bought it because it was a new thing on the PS3. It was a new game, and I like trying all the exclusives at least once, except Infamous. But I could never get into them. Like, it was fun, but I just was like, okay, Sackboy, cool. My daughter always forces me to turn this game on, Little Big Planet 3, and I play on my alternate account, obviously, but hats off to you for that. That's a good completion right there. Sure, you might like these games, but it's not my thing. Okay, so this is what I was like, oh my god, look at this. The first incomplete game on her list. And let me see, it won't be hard to find. Like, it's like 40 games already. Maybe 50 or 60, I don't even know. First incomplete game on her list. That's insane. After all this time, finally. So I gotta say, where am I? I shouldn't probably have done that. Okay, there we go. You have the platinum, but you're missing one of the DLC trophies. My name is Daniel, and I have made life exceptionally hard for myself. I wasn't just reading it because I can't read. It's just how it's typed out. What the hell is that about? How come you didn't finish this one? Is it that hard? Just out of curiosity, because you don't look like you give up on anything. You keep going at it. You finish it. Do you ever plan on finishing that one, or is this one that you're just gonna, leave it as is? And I'm assuming it's still obtainable, right? Since it's a difficulty related trophy. Alright. Game gives me motion sickness. Okay. That makes sense then. That adds to the difficulty, I guess. My name is Mayo again. I see you beat your previous record. Did it 48 minutes. I eventually might go back to it. I'm surprised you haven't already. This would have drove me nuts that's incomplete and it's obtainable and it's like right in the middle of all these completed games. Hard mode on Amnesia is crazy hard. My friend has the 100% and said it took him a long time to get it. It must be hard because, I mean, looking at her list, this is the fact that she was just like, screw this one for now. It kind of shows that it's a tough one. So that's why I was like, I have to see what she didn't do on here. My name is Mayo. Like I said, you beat your time from last time. I think it was 55 minutes. This time was a PS4 version. Dead? Synchron. I should. I feel like I should know how to read that word. Synchronicity. Okay. That's synchronicity. Point and click. You must have your own PlayStation store, like just for these games like that. I've never seen. Xbox is the middle child of gaming consoles. You and your comments, man. What's wrong with being the middle child? All right. No, I'm kidding. I'm not. I'm actually the oldest. Um, Hyperdimension. Okay, so this is at Neptunia. Didn't we see one from this series earlier? I thought we did. Could be wrong. I thought we saw something from that series. I don't think it was the same game. The Walking Dead: A New Frontier. Thought it was a decent one. It wasn't the best Walking Dead by far, but it was alright. It wasn't terrible. I enjoyed it. I think it was 4 chapters or something like that. Super Dungeon Bros. Platformer? Oh, adventure. I just, because I have bros, I'm thinking Super Mario Brothers knockoff or something. Yeah, I have a lot of Neptunia games done. Only missing a couple. Okay, I thought so. Near Automata. Role playing game. Didn't they announce a game from this that's coming out for PS5? Or am I completely wrong? Or that is coming out? Yeah, I think they announced a new one, right? Recently? Could have swore I saw it in the trailer. 36 Fragments of Midnight. So I actually own this one here. Oh, I'm getting itchy. I actually own this one here, and I haven't played it yet for the easy peasy ones. That's the only one I haven't done out of the ones I own. It's already out. I thought so. I'm like, I know I saw it. It's a remake of the first game. Okay. Mary Skelter Nightmares. Okay, strategy game. RPG. Dungeon Punks. Adventure. Oh, action. Oh no. Yeah, adventure. Hack and slash. Dying Reborn. Demetrios. Psychopaths. Mandatory Happiness. I'm gonna kind of go a little faster now because we're just like halfway through your list. So a lot of these that I don't recognize, I'm gonna look at the completion and just kind of speed it up a little bit. Batman the Telltale series. So I didn't really like this game too much. It wasn't horrible, but the I didn't like the detective stuff that you had to do. Oh no, Psychopaths. I watched the anime, so good. I want to play the game eventually. I know it's a novel. No, I'm not gonna just zoom by your list. I want to at least look at them. I want to see the completions there. Some interesting names. Coffin Dodgers. What the hell? Was not expecting that picture. Okay, I see the Grim Reaper chasing the elder people. Okay, I see. I kind of see the Coffin Dodgers. That's actually funny as hell. Action comedy. There's a racing game. That's funny. I actually wouldn't mind trying that game. That looks like it'd be a good laugh. Virginia. Adventure indie game. Nightmares from the Deep. The Cursed Hearts. What's up, Ricky? Welcome, man. I'm gonna review your list too. Don't you worry. You could check out um, Spider-Man and stuff. Nah, I'm kidding. I know you just started getting some platinums. You'll get them up there. Eventually, you'll have a list that looks like this if you really get into it. Hell of a list, by the way. The Sexy Brutale. Not the picture I was expecting. Tequila Works is the publisher. Puzzle Adventure Indie Game. That's an interesting names. Nightmares from the Deep 2. The Siren's Call. So we have a sequel here. X-Blaze Lost Memories. X-Blaze Lost Memories. That's more like it. What's up, Phantom? How you doing, boss? We'll see if we have time for your list, because this is a massive list. Like, she's got a lot of stuff on here, so we might have to put you on the waiting list for probably get it next week, because I know a lot of people aren't. They kind of want me to review it, but not yet, right? Nightmares of Azure 2. Wait, no. Knights of Azure. See, I'm confusing it because I see Nightmares and I was kind of reading two things at the same time. Nightmares of Azure 2, Bride of the New Moon, Monsters Moon Piece. These look like they're a bit harder. 10% rarity. RPG. Infamous Second Son. So I played this one. I gotta say, I gave this one probably the fairest shot. I played a good 2 hours or 3 hours of this one. I don't know. Maybe I just need to play through the first one and just suck it up and take the trophies in. But I talk a lot about Infamous and my lack of ever completing it. I think when I finally do it, I'm gonna feel like a huge weight lifted off my shoulders. Enigmatis 2, The Mist of Ravenwood. Valley. Hue. What the heck is this? You're just messing with like colors or something? Platform, puzzle, adventure, indie. Interesting. Hue. Okay, you're excited about Hue. I guess Hue know what it is about. Cyber Dimension Neptunia 4. Another Neptunia game. Rhyme. This one sounds familiar. When did it come out? I feel like maybe I saw a trailer or something. This one sounds really familiar. Platform, puzzle, adventure. I see what you meant by how hard it would be for me to read through a lot of these. These are some weird ass names. Danganronpa, Trigger Happy Havoc. It was a super fun game. Well, you're playing that now, Fuejo? I didn't even know you were playing that. Seasons. Wow. I'm getting dyslexic here. Seasons After Fall. See, that's a tongue twister. Seasons After Fall. I don't know why. In my brain, I read it Seasons After All. Oh, you started a while ago. Alright. See a nice fox there. For those that joined, I guess Phantom, you're probably the latest one that joined. We already established, I know about maybe 10% of her list of games on here. She's incredible, beautiful list of a lot of games, but I don't recognize more than half of them because there's a lot of indie games here. So bear with me. Akami HD, Japanese game. Sounded like a Japanese kind of game. RPG adventure. Hitman Go. Lara Croft Go. Two games I actually know. So, never played them, but I know of them. Okay, now we got some games I know here. Marvel's Marvel's Guardians of the Galaxy. Um, Phil. What do you see, Phil? Not sure what Fat Fingers is talking about. Maybe might want to fill me in on what the hell you're talking about. Okami is such a beautiful game. I bet. Well, I didn't. Let me see the genre actually. Okay, it's just action adventure, historical. I see comedy. Okay. Yeah, Marvel's Guardians of the Galaxy. I did this game, and I think we all know why. One of the easy platinum, but it wasn't. Uh, how can I put it to you guys? I didn't love it, but I also didn't hate it. I think towards the end it started dragging though for me. Okay. Ratchet and Clank. That's what I'm talking about. I'm actually playing through this now. Not this one. I'm playing through. And actually tonight I'm playing a full frontal arsenal here with with Cipher. We're gonna do some of the co-op stuff together. But I love this series. I was very late to the party. I did not play Ratchet and Clank on the PS2 era. Sadly, right? This is one of those series I got into the past few years. Actually, I just never got into them. Abyss, The Wraiths of Eden, puzzle adventure. Kingdom Hearts 2. Alright, so how does this one compare to the others in difficulty? I see it has a uh, it's much less rare, but it's not shit. 90 hours. That's a, that's a healthy amount of hours. It's a lot of hours. It's only 10 less than, what was it, Chain of Memories, I think it was? Chain of Memories was 100. I know in those times, I kind of, for me, if I really enjoy a game, it'll take me much longer. So I'm sure that probably took you longer because you love your Kingdom Hearts and maybe want to relive them because that's a remaster, I believe, right, of the PS2 version. Enigmata's The Ghost of Maple Creek. Yeah, it's much easier. Probably a lot less playthroughs. I actually didn't look at the number of playthroughs, but then we have a whole bunch of other games now. I don't know again. Rainbow Moon. I'm just looking for like, I'm looking at the rarity here. Okay, this one's the ultra rare. Rainbow Moon. 100 hours. Sheesh. See, I might not recognize everything, but I can see when something's harder because that rarity percentage speaks volumes, right? It's not always everything, but you actually never played the PS2 version. I mean, like I said earlier, I've only played a little bit of part one, or did I say that? I did play a little bit of part one on the PS4 remaster on my alternate account, and I actually liked it. I'm saving it for when my kids are older. I want to play through a series with them. At least my daughter, she's closer to the age where I can start playing those games. What was I? Okay. Pick a Pig's Color. Puzzle. We have a shitload of puzzle games. My God. Claire. I think of Claire Redfield, of course. Wait. It kind of almost looks like Claire Redfield from Resident Evil. But action horror. Did they get inspiration from Claire? This looks like Claire in a really like punk rock version of Leon. Seriously, this is pretty interesting. And it's a horror game, so Resident Evil 2 knockoff. Probably completely wrong about that, but just from the little picture there, right? Sir Eats a Lot. Oh, that's a game I played all last year of 2020 and gained a good 25 pounds. That was me right there. See, an actual image of how my gut looks like now. Oh man, this one hits close to home. I should just play that game. That was the game I was playing all last year. How many times can I open the fridge in one day? But yeah, 7 months at home will do that to you. But I'm losing it back. Kind of hate this is happening while I'm working. Well, you're always working. I'm missing half the stream. Sorry, man. Just quit your job and watch my stream. Come on. Get your priorities straight. I know there's mad games I like on this list. I know. You recognize a lot of these. You should be reviewing half our list with me. We should do a co-stream because you've recognized more games on here than I have. Zero Time Dilemma. Once again, never heard of it. Demon Gaze Global Edition. Grim Legends 2. Did we see Grim Legends 1? I think so. Chaos of Deponia. Cosmic Star Heroine. Blue Reflection. Kind of going a little faster here just to get... because I don't have much input to put on these games anyways because I don't know them. Omega Quintlet. Okay, this one's an ultra rare. Let's see what kind of work you put in here. It's 2.7. 100 hours. Look at these. That's a lot of 100-hour monster games there. Rainbow Moon 2. Rainbow Moon. Where'd you see Rainbow Moon? I didn't skip past that. Oh, yeah. Yeah, we talked about it. It's a 90 out, 100, yeah. Yeah, I'm like, I know I didn't skip past something like that. Yeah, she just has so many I don't recognize. Old Man's Journey. Rainbow Moon ended up being such a slog. Took me, after you said such a long, I'm like, wait, what? Took me 3 attempts to get into it. Oh, man. I hate those kind of games. Especially when you already popped that first trophy. Kind of tough. Old Man's Journey. Heard the name before. No Man's Sky. 0.6 completion for it. So this is a tough one to get done. The DLC must be a pain in the ass. Yeah, I missed it. Yeah, you missed it. Yep. I was talking about it earlier. Yeah, it looks like these are the two that makes it harder. Reach the center of the galaxy in permadeath mode. Okay, I read enough. Screw permadeath mode. It's not that difficult. But, I mean, 0.6, you know, that's a very good total completion rate. Not sure why it's so rare either. Maybe the game isn't just... So, you know, sometimes it's a case where the game isn't that good. And I haven't heard the best things about No Man's Sky. At least not from when it launched. Maybe later on they fixed some of the issues. But I remember hearing a lot of complaints about it being like a big letdown. Yomawari, Night Alone. Yeah, I gotta carry on permadeath. Well, that helps. Interesting name. That's why I clicked it. Cat Quest. Another cat game. Wait, did you answer this earlier? Are you a cat person? That's the second game we see about cats here. So I just want to know. You must like cats. Earthlock. No Man's Sky is good now. They fixed it for the better. It is definitely a lot better now. Fat Finger says cats are poopy heads. Oh, God. Don't say that about cats, man. What's wrong with you? Uh-oh. Allergies kicking in again. Danganronpa. Danganronpa. Okay, I said that right. Goodbye, Despair. I actually like dogs better. Okay, I guess there's not enough games about dogs then. Oh, man. And then there's a part, I guess, a sequel here. Another episode. Ultra Despair Girls. Oh, boy. That's it. This is my baby right here. I cannot wait for part two. That's all I'm gonna say. But I mentioned this earlier and how badly I want to platinum this game again. And when I make my fresh new account, that's gonna be perfect. This will be my first game. Either that or maybe like Spider-Man. Something I don't need a guide. I hate using guides. But I love this game. I can't say enough about it. If you haven't played Horizon Zero Dawn, please play the game. Okay? You haven't heard me say that much on the stream, and I bet there's a ton of amazing games on her list, but I wish I could speak on. But yeah, the cat allergies are coming up from them when he thinks of them. That's a good point. I did mention I'm allergic earlier. I talked about them and I coughed. That's funny. Horizon is one of my absolute favorite games. I cannot wait for part two. I was skimming through YouTube before I came on here. I don't know I don't know. I think I was in the bathroom, but I saw something about them saying, giving more details on Horizon Forbidden West. So, yeah, I'm gonna look into that, see how true those rumors are, or not rumors, I guess news. What that's about. Maybe they gave us a time frame. If anyone knows, let me know. Fill me in. Root Double Before Crime. After Days Extended Edition. Mega Dimension Neptunia. Another Neptunia game. Okay, so I'm at least recognizing the Neptunia parts now, right? Like, at least I can say, oh, that's another one. This is like a Japanese thing, right? Like a Japanese style game. Like, oh, anime, I should say. Yeah. Burly Men at Sea. Had a Full Boyfriend. Holiday Star. I guess this is the sequel. Grim Legends: The Dark City. It's coming out in the psych. You know why I find that so funny? Because since we talk so much on the phone, Barry, I know exactly how you would sound saying that. You would. You almost got me there. I'm reading it. I'm like, yeah, it's coming out in the psych. That was gonna be December. He's trying to freaking screw with me. God of War all day, baby. Okay, I'm gonna need someone to volunteer to be a moderator and kick Fuejo out of the stream. Not the stream. I don't like God of War. No, I'm kidding. I love God of War. I'm just messing with you. But it's not better than Horizon. Not even close. Not even close to being better than Horizon. I don't even know what the hell I was. I think I was at Grim Legends. Okay. Altelier Sophie. Okay. The Mysterious Book. The Alchemist of the Mysterious Book. God, these freaking names. Like, Jesus Christ. It's the hardest list I'm ever going to review. Me, I'll be a mod. No, you're not going to be a mod because you're the one that needs to get modded. Alright? God of War is way better than Horizon. You know what, Raging Mexican? I thought you were cool as hell until now. You know what? I'm gonna have to take you off the recruiter team now. I can't have you recruiting anybody who thinks God of War is better than Horizon. Nah, I'm kidding. It is debatable. But let's not take away from her list. Let's just keep going here. I could talk about why I think Horizon is better than God of War. But Horizon had one game, so it's kind of hard to really even compare the two. It's apples to oranges, alright? Super Destronauts DX, not DH. Are we still in Messel's account? Yes, man. She has more trophies than you have, like, days alive. That's why. Bloodborne is also for me. Yeah, look at this Kingdom Heart wall. Like, here's what... Look at this. Birth by Sleep. Dream Drop Distance. Kingdom Hearts, Birth by Sleep. A Fragmentary Passage. Kingdom Hearts 3. Okay, another incomplete. The second incomplete game on your list. And I know this one, I challenged you to it. Because I remember looking through your list, and I'm not going to lie. Fuejo's losing his mind right now. Look at him. Yeah, like I said, you have more trophies than Fat Fingers has days alive. Fat Fingers, if you're like 13 or 14, I bet if we added up the number of days and years, she has more trophies than that. Yeah, so this is a tough DLC from what I've seen. But yeah, I know this is one I challenge you to. I just bought the DLC for Kingdom Hearts 3. Out of all the ones that you have that I challenged you, I know it was Control, this one, and I don't remember the third game. It might have been even 4 games. But this is the one I really want to see you complete just because, I mean, look at this beauty here. There's a lot of Kingdom Hearts. That's probably the only one you haven't done, right? If I'm not mistaken. Dragon Quest 11. But yeah, hats off to you. Like, just all these Kingdom. And then she did a bunch of them prior, so. Yeah, go ahead and start grinding, bro. I would love to review your list when you catch up in probably the Psych. I'm kidding, man. I'm kidding. I don't have that many platinums. Dragon Quest 11. So I think this is a pretty grindy one. Hey, Raging Mexican, if you're still here, you must be. You literally just typed up. This is the one you challenged me to, right? I'm pretty sure you challenged me to this one. 90 hours. This guy looks like I want to say Android. What was it? Android 8? No, Android 18 from, or is it 17 from Dragon Ball Z? The little hairstyle. The psych killed me, man. Still laughing. Yeah, Barry's a freaking clown, man. That's I talk to him every day on the phone because known him since we were little kids. Since we were 4. Since I was 4 years old. Freaking clown. Access denied. That's what I'm gonna say to Fat Fingers if he says anything else on the stream that's inappropriate. I'm messing with you. Antiquia. Okay, lost. Bear with me. Oh shit! What? You have I didn't even know these existed on your list. An E? Oh wait, no, I do know they exist up top because I know you just added a bunch of games, but I guess you didn't really like this one at all, huh? Role playing adventure. I see. What's the difference between normal and S? Yeah, I was challenged to Dragon Quest as well, but you should definitely play the definitive edition. You challenged me to Dark Souls. You waiting? Well, you have to let me challenge you to 3 or 4 games. You're already kind of late to the challenging game, all right? So it was for the 2021 Trophy Hunting Challenge, so I'm not accepting any more challenges now, especially because I'm moving soon, and there's more details on that soon. I'll announce it on the stream when and where I'm going. Kind of spoiled it to some people, anyways. But word search by POWGI. You're moving also. Star Ocean 4 is just so long. Lots of missables. I'll get to it sometime. You're moving in a month. Yeah, I'm moving in about 2 months, actually. So it's going to affect some things like the streams for a couple weeks. And luckily our WWE League will be in off season, so nothing's affected by that. So Super Dimension, Neptune versus Sega Hard Girls. Just look. Hakudoiki, Edo Blossoms. Final Fantasy 15 multiplayer comrades. So this is another Final Fantasy. I know this is not the full game. This is just the multiplayer part, but I know this is like the part that was shut down, a part of the core list. I've always been confused, like why is this a separate list? But then it's also a DLC. Like, can the people on this game play the ones on Final Fantasy 15 DLC, Or like I this has always confused me every time I see both of them. But you got that done. Metal Gal, seen this one. Conan Exiles, I just did it a couple weeks ago. Good old admin menu. um, yeah, 22 hours, definitely admin menu. I did it in admin menu too. I was just like, whatever. I was trying to, once again, every time I get to close to a milestone, I start doing a few easy games just so I can get to that milestone. So I don't drive myself nuts. Zero Escape, the Nonary games. My big sister. Grand Kingdom. Okay, look at this rarity here. Let's check this one out. 1.14. Let's look at the guide. What it says. 100 hours. So many 100-hour games, and I just looked at, and that's just the ones that I clicked on. I'm sure there's a lot more. It might be how RE3 has online with separate lists. I'm assuming, but see, that's the thing. Yeah, me too. I haven't menu there, like I said. No. So Fuejo, what I'm saying is that there's already a DLC list on the actual game for that same DLC, and then there's a separate game for it. That's what confuses me about that Final Fantasy 15 multiplayer thing. I'm really enjoying these trophy review list streams. Well, thank you, man. I can't wait to do your list. I know you just restarted your profile, so eventually we'll get there. Grand Kingdom, but yeah, that looks like a freaking hard game there. Final Fantasy 8. We all heard you. Well, for those that were here. Okay. Before I continue about Final Fantasy, the online for Grand Kingdom has shut down now, so it's not obtainable. Gotcha. I'll clean mine first, but yeah, I'm on the list. Oh, okay, then I don't know. Yeah, it's super weird about Final Fantasy. I'm gonna be doing Horizon soon for you, man. There we go. That's what I'm talking about. I love Final Fantasy. I mean, Horizon. So, looking forward to that. I'm waiting to redo my platinum for it on a separate profile, but right before Forbidden West. That's probably when I'll start my new profile, right then and there. All right. Final Fantasy 8 remastered. So this is your favorite game of all time, and if I remember correctly, I made a signature for you back in the day for the N3H forums. I still have it saved on my computer. It's probably there, but obviously, like, it's such an outdated signature because you don't even use that PSN name anymore, anyways. But I remember making this for you. I'm pretty sure, right? It was these two characters in there, the guy on the right and the girl. Like, they were like kissing in the middle. The DLC for Horizon is one of the best ever. Hell yeah, it is. The DLC for that game is sick, and it gives you some really crazy weapons. Love it. Level Knight. Level Knight. Wow, I'm reading two different messages at the same time. Oh man, long day. Let me. What Remains of Edith Finch. No platinum. Hollow Knight. So that Fuejo says that's hard. Them is losing it. Yeah. So I drove like 2.5 hours today to get home for my last stop for the day when I was working. So you liked it more than the base game? All right, I don't know about that. I mean, it was good for me, but I wouldn't say I liked it more. I liked it a lot. All right, Hollow Knight. So Fuejo says it's really hard on PSN profiles. It's an 8. Was that a tough one? I mean, I wouldn't know. I've heard it is kind of hard from Fuejo, and like not just today. He mentioned it before, but it looks like a relatively obtainable platinum with an 8.0 on PSN profiles. Okay, so Final Fantasy 15. Okay, so you get to see exactly. You get to see exactly what I'm talking about. See this right here? Or is it? Oh, I skipped past it. Final Fantasy 15 multiplayer expansion Comrades. This is literally the same thing as the other one, but it's on a separate list. Like it's like they took this out, made a separate game. So I'm guessing you could download just like the multiplayer by itself, and then it has its own list. But does it carry over? Like how the hell does that work? But let me not overlook this. Talking about that DLC, this is a freaking hard game to complete. 0.33. I know this is like a 200-hour game because I looked into it, and right after I finished 7, because to my understanding, the combat is similar to Final Fantasy 7 Remake, and I really like the combat in that game. And I looked into it, and it's like probably like 200 hours or something like that to complete this. So this is a freaking impressive completion here. And that DLC is broken from what I hear, or something's like not popping for people. No, it's shut down. That's what it is. But you have to revert your save or your game file. I don't know, something like that. I did read it on PSN profiles. But yeah, good job there. Okay, so it auto pops and carries over. So since you did the one prior, it auto pops in the core game then. So it's kind of a reverse thing, right? Hollow Knight is hard, but there's a glitch to make it easy, which is why the completion percentage is so high. Ah, I see. Another Neptunian game. It's been a while, huh? The Sims 4. Oh my god. Where's my wife? She's not home. She loves this game. This is actually the only game my wife plays. The Sims 4. I'm gonna challenge her to a platinum. Like, she she was playing the game and she looked up cheats on how to get money. She's like, I'm not gonna work in this game. I already work in real life. I'm gonna put the cheats in for money, and I'm gonna build a house and do all this. It was so funny. But yeah, she played this a lot, especially during when we were home quarantine. Yeah, she actually, played this. But I know there's like something you could do with the money here, but I'm not assuming you use that or anything because I don't know. You can very well love The Sims. 1 month, 2 weeks. Yeah, it looks like you play that legit. Cat Quest 2. You're definitely a cat person. I don't want to hear it. You're a cat person. My wife has prioritized. She has priorities. Yeah. Yeah, she does. Me. No, I'm kidding. The kids. And then a couple other people than me. If she's watching, she's going to throw something at me when she comes home. God of War. Alright, nothing to see here. Let's move on. I'm kidding. God of War is on here. For all the God of War lovers, I think it's the best game of all time. I love the game. Who am I kidding? Phenomenal game. I'm really looking forward to Ragnarok. Another game that I'm going to platinum on that other account that eventually I'll make and reveal to the world. So, nice to see it on your list here. A game I've truly loved and enjoyed. And not a hard platinum. It's not super easy because we have that stupid queen we have to kill, but yeah. Oh, okay, you got the Sims 4 platinum legit. 1 week before the easy gallery method was released. Nice. Not nice for you, but nice for other people. Persona 5. Alright, so this is a game I should be familiar with because I know it's a PlayStation exclusive. If it's not, then I don't know what the hell I'm talking about, but I'm pretty sure it is, right? I've never played the Persona games, the RPGs, and I know they're pretty long and grindy. Oh my lord. Almost bit my tongue. 140 hours. At least it's not a high difficulty as well, but damn. That's a lot. 140 hours to platinum this game. Jesus, Mary, and Joseph. Detroit. Become Stale should have been the freaking name of this game. As far as a trophy, this is one of those games that I loved the first playthrough. Then I absolutely hated having to go back and clean it up. Anyone who talks to me about this game, it just by the end I was like, just freaking get me the platinum trophy. I was literally, when I got the platinum, it was mid cutscene or something like that. I just literally shut it off. I'm like, I'm done. I don't want to see this game. And it's not even a long game. I think it's like 15, 20 hours. 20 hours, yeah. It felt like 120 hours by the end. I'm just like, God, I gotta go back and make this decision. It was just, I don't know if you feel the same, but I know I felt the same. I was burned out by the end of this thing. Tekken 7. Oh man, I just got this a few weeks ago. This was your challenge to me for 2021. Not a hard platinum at all. This is a easy peasy one. Not 15 minutes easy. You got to put in a good, I think, 7 hours or so. 10 hours, okay. I did it in about, I actually did it faster than that. I did it straight, like, right after I finished Final Fantasy VII Remaster, not remaster, excuse me, remake, I started this game. But Barry, if you're on the stream, I know you were watching earlier, but he absolutely hated the game. Absolutely hated the game. One thing I didn't like how much they featured Akuma, just because I felt like they were like kind of leeching off Street Fighter, and I don't feel like they needed to, because Tekken has his own fan base, and I feel like Akuma was such a big deal for this game, Yeah, so I'm talking about your favorite game, Tekken 7. So Messel's the one that challenged me to it. So if you remember, that's why you played it before me. You actually did my challenge before me. But you hated this game. What did you think of the game, Messel? Did you just do it for the platinum, or was it like something you actually liked? And I think it's your first fighting game that I've seen this entire list. Revenant Saga. No genre there. That's an RPG for sure, from the looks of the picture. Untitled Goose Game. Now, I saw this for a while, like, going around, like, what the hell is this thing? Untitled Goose Game. Simulator. Indie. What do you, like, learn how to be a goose? Is it you're simulating how to be a goose? I burned the disc. Hopefully no DLC. There's not going to be any DLC for this thing. This thing came out 2017. If there's DLC now, there's going to be some serious backlash. From trophy hunters, at least. Death End Request. I'm losing my voice. I should have got a freaking cup of water. Death End Request. Request. Not request. Request. The Vanishing of Ethan Carter. The Vanishing of Ethan Winters in Resident Evil 8. My voice is cracking. For those that like wrestling, I'm starting to sound like Mick Foley. Have a nice day. I really should get a cup of water. Like, my voice is really starting to crack. Give me 2 minutes, guys. Literally 2 minutes. All right. Hold on a second. All right. I'm back. And I got my mug. Um, Imagine them spills his water. I enjoy being a bad goose. Oh, is my microphone on? Yeah, it is. Okay. I didn't think I muted it when I walked away. Imagine I spill my water. Now, why would you want me to do that with all this expensive equipment here? But I'm careful. Vampire. Okay, so this game interested me because it was free. Was it January? Because I see it on your list from January. Oh no. That I'm jumping ahead of an entire year. So this is January 2020 that we're up to. Platinum in 3 days, 27 minutes. How is this game? I'm kind of into vampires now because of Resident Evil 8. So I'm extremely interested into this one. All right, 35 hours. I'm gonna actually give this one a shot. A new series I've never played. So how did you like it, Naso? Okay, Raging Mexican hates it. Vampire so bad, everything about it is terrible. I agree. Vampire was terrible. Alright, I'm not playing it. Brothers, A Tale of Two Sons. Is that what two brothers are? Two sons? That come from the same parent or parents? I didn't realize that. That picture reminds me of Life is Strange 2. And I wonder if they got inspiration from this game. Because this is a much older game, 2013. Like, literally the characters, like, just from looking at them from behind, it reminds me of Life is Strange 2. I did it through PS Now. Okay, yeah, so it wasn't... I know it was just free. I did put it on my list of games. Uncharted: The Lost Legacy. Oh, man. If you had the other Uncharted's on your list, like you did on your old profile, we would have a long conversation about that. That's actually where I met her. But Uncharted: Lost Legacy, a great game. Very enjoyable, shorter platinum. It was like 25 hours or something like that. 20 hours. Really good game. I'd suggest it for those that never played. That have played the Uncharted series. I wouldn't play it if you haven't, but I definitely suggest that game. I pooped a trophy for Vampire, so unfortunately I have to finish it. That was probably on purpose. No, I popped the trophy. I meant pooped. Now you're confusing me. Brothers: A Tale of Two Sons is such a phenomenal game. I highly recommend Brothers. Lost Legacy is my favorite Uncharted game. Really? Lost Legacy? I love part 1, 2, 1, 2, and 3 pretty much. 4 I wasn't crazy about. It was a good game. It was a bittersweet game just because, probably the last Uncharted game we're ever gonna get. So maybe that's why I didn't like it as much, because I knew that was coming. The Swapper puzzle game. Alright. Hyper Dimension, Neptunia, another one. You got the whole series. Did you complete the whole series? I bet you did. Whispering Willows, The Raven, Machinarium, Dragon Quest Heroes, The World Trees, Woe, and Blight Below. Okay, so is this like a sequel to the other one, Dragon Quest 11, or is this a prequel or something? For Uncharted games, my order of favorite, least, from favorite to least is Lost Legacy, 2, 1, 4, and 3. I didn't hate part. What did you like about part 3? Part 3 is a good game. Shyness, the Lightning Kingdom. Oh, whoa, look at that. I just spotted a ultra rare. Alright, so there's no trophy guide here, but so I have no idea how to gauge how tough this is, but 1.75 is pretty damn rare. Only 96 people have completed a game out of 5,000. Well, that's still pretty damn. Yeah, that's incredible. Actually, you're part of under 100 people that completed this game. I still need like 3 to 4 hyperdimension games. I love Uncharted 3, but I just liked 4 more. It was hard to rate them, to be honest. It is hard to rate them. I think they were really good games. Even 4 that I didn't love as much. So, Dragon Quest Heroes is a hack and slash with characters from the series. Gotcha. Yeah, Raging Mexican here challenged me to Dragon Quest. I think it was 11. So, BioShock. I'm not a fan of BioShock. I know I'm gonna get chewed out. A lot of people love BioShock. But, in all fairness, I didn't give it a good chance when it first came out. That's probably why. And I see they included the challenge rooms here. Shyness is easy, but it was bugged for a while. Oh. Gotta love that. BioShock 2. Okay. BioShock 2. I never played BioShock 2. I did beat BioShock 1, but if I ever decide to give BioShock a chance again, I would play replay part 1 again, because I just never ever. I don't remember it. I don't remember the story like that. And I played it so far apart from each other that I can't really tell you what it's about anymore. It's been a long time. The 100% for all 3 games isn't hard either. Yeah, well, it looks like it has a challenge rooms on BioShock Remastered, though. They took out the multiplayer in part 2, though. Life is Strange Before the Storm. Okay, so this one, I did like it a little. I liked it a little better just because I like Chloe as a character. I think she was a really good character, and the whole Rachel Amber character was interesting. So I like this one. I wasn't crazy about Max as a character in Life is Strange 1. Maybe I should have mentioned that earlier. The challenge rooms take about 30 minutes for all 3 in the first game. If you're really good. Or is it like, I remember the original was hard. The original one, it was the PS3 version. Illusion of La Plancia. I'm probably not pronouncing that right. Demon Gaze 2. Final Fantasy X. Very nice. One of the only Final Fantasies I know, like I mentioned earlier. No, they're easy. Okay, so they must have changed it, because they was not easy before, I'll tell you that much. Final Fantasy X. I know this is a pretty hard one. Yeah, look at that. 110 hours. Fun fact, I played this game on the PS2 when it came out. Made it pretty far, and then I got stuck. I got my ass handed to me. I still need to do on Infinite, but I love the BioShock games. And like I said, maybe I just didn't give it a fair chance. So, I would never knock anyone for liking something I don't like. Nor do I think that's okay. So, I would give it a shot again, honestly. Trophy-wise, I don't know if I want to bother, though. Tales of Symphonia. Oh. This is a pretty low completion there. 2.75. 100 hours, I bet. 150. 7 out of 10 difficulty. Mamma mia! A lot of freaking hard games on your list. Like, this This is an impressive list. Like, seriously. Fallout 76. I know you like Fallout 3. What'd you think of 4? Well, maybe it's on your list. Maybe I should wait to ask you that. Fallout 76. I know a lot of people don't like this one. And this is another 100 hours. Nothing but 100-hour bangers on here. How was Penance? I believe is how you spell it. Heard about that boss from a friend. I heard it was hard. Nem, I dare you to say Mamma Mia with the Hobbit voice thing. You mean the Hobbit from Lord of the Rings?
Yes, Mamma Mia. Mamma Mia, Figaro. My precious fat fingers. My precious doesn't fit your fat fingers.
Okay, back to the task at hand. Okay, enough of that nonsense. Yeah, but wow, 100 what is it? 100 hours. This is a freaking impressive few months you have here. Look at this. 100, 150, 100. Insane. Then Marvel Spider-Man is not a short game either. It's 100%. This is with the DLC over 100. No, it's like 70, 80 hours. I cheesed it with Jojimbo. Okay, I'm guessing you're answering. Oh, yeah, you're replying to him. I'm going to have nightmares. Thank you, Nem.
It's okay.
Alright. Atelier Ayesha. For those that don't tune into my non-trophy hunting streams, that little Smeagol voice from Lord of the Rings has become a thing now. Let me guess. 70 hours. Okay, was this a challenge phase that you went through, like, or were you just pushing yourself to just complete some really long games? Donut County. Frogger Returns. Frogger. Man, that's old school right there. Final Fantasy VII. Did this one this year. Love this game. Never played the original, but I played the remaster. And then I played the remake right after. And I'm never looking back. Absolutely in love with the series. Well, Final Fantasy VII in particular. I can't say the series because the games are so different from each other, but Final Fantasy VII, I'm a fan for life now. I can't wait for the remake part 2. Yeah, he has a one-hit kill move. If you get a... Okay, I wish I knew what you guys were talking about. Which game again? I'm probably behind anyways, like the game that we're talking about. Warriors All-Stars, Ultra Rare Plat. No time. No guide, I mean. Looks like... Wait, is this Dynasty Warriors? Yeah, I was going to say, this looks like Dynasty Warriors. It doesn't say Dynasty Warriors on it. Incomplete game. Whenever I see this, I'm like, uh-oh. It's an ultra rare. Is this broken or just really didn't get into it? Surprised you didn't finish that one. I had a break from trophy something and came back, just hit a bunch of long games. Gotcha. Sometimes that's a good way to get back in. Plus, COVID lockdown helped me with gaming time. Oh, yeah. And COVID, I was playing long games, short games. I was playing easy, extremely hard ones. I was going crazy last year. Where was I? Overcooked, right? Slime Rancher. The Turing Test. Overcooked 2. Pretty hard completion from the looks of the DLC's number there. Damn, this list is longer than school. We're getting up there. We're up to July 2020 now. Oh, man. Fallout 4. Okay, so... Did you like Fallout 4? I know you really like Fallout 3. I remember you talking about it before. Exist Archive is 98% grind and 2% story. Oh, that sucks. That is brutal right there. Fallout 4. Of course, Fall Guys. Look at the number of boosting sessions. Holy crap. Look, oh my god. Not to take away from your list, but look at this. I have never seen that many boosting sessions in my life. Wow. I'm more impressed by that. I mean, look at this. I don't even want to count them. There's at least 30 boosting sessions there. Wow. That's crazy. That's literally crazy right there. Yeah, because there's a handy little exploit that's helping people get infallible now. Everyone's trying to get it before they patch it, if they patch it. I enjoyed Fallout 4. I enjoyed the Fallouts. 4 was great, and I kind of liked Fallout 76. Bro, this man is dedicated. Messel is a woman, but I did say she like 1,000 times, Fat Fingers. But yeah, she completed Fall Guys season 1, similar to when I completed it, and it was not as easy as it is now, where you can just do it in 5 minutes. It was very hard to do, but you know, she actually freaking got infallible the way it was intended to begin. Impressive. And I was very much like, how the hell did she do it? Sorry, I was not paying attention. I was watching The Office. Sorry. You should apologize. Say it with your chest. Trine. Enchanted Edition. Alright. And then complete. So rare and far between to see incomplete games on your list. Journey. I know this one. Oh shit. This is always interesting. So we finally got up to the top portion of her list. What is this I'm seeing? Bloodborne at 2%. We'll get there next. But first, I didn't realize he wrote a guide for Kingdom Hearts 3. That's pretty damn cool. I'll make sure I use your guide if I ever play this game. Well, it's on PSN profile, so yeah. But that's awesome. I like seeing that. Cypher, I don't know if he's still watching, but I know he's written a few guides. So that's always cool to see. I like that people give back to the community. God, what the hell's going on Discord? I'm getting like a million messages. Maybe it's just the channels that aren't muted for me. Alright. Anyways, Bloodborne 2%. Okay. I'm not even gonna question why. It's a very hard game, but you're probably just working your way up to focusing on it. I know it's one of those games that you have to focus on. Gauntlet 2.1, ultra rare. Looks like Conan. Conan, Green Arrow, and I don't know. But Green Arrow and Conan is what comes to mind here. Raging Mexican says, you should definitely go back and 100% my second favorite game of all time. You're ashamed of your low Bloodborne percentage. I think you have nothing to be ashamed about. You have an incredible list. You're gonna get burned out here and there. You're gonna have to go back to things. This happened to me. It's happened to everybody who goes this freaking hard for trophies. So, Unrailed, another ultra rare. It's no list, so I have no idea why. I think you should definitely go back too. I think you should do it. Monster Hunter World. Okay, this is one of those games that I know is a freaking massive grind. 3. I'm gonna have to get off now. Holy shit. 300 hours? Is that just the core? There's DLC trophies, aren't there? No, there's not. Okay. 300 hours to platinum this game. The estimate, no, important. The estimate to achieve this platinum was decided upon given all the information that was available at the time of writing this guide. It goes into the assumption that players taking advantage of event quests. Oh my god. Once you learn, okay. Give it 10 hours at least and it will stick. Nice. Once you learn the mechanics, the game is a piece of cake. It's not hard. The game is actually good. Worth the grind. The DLC was a separate list, which is like 100 to 200. I beat Father G with a couple people. Seems to be a stick. Okay. So you guys are talking about Bloodborne, and I'm just stuck on Monster Hunter. 300 hours. I had no idea. I knew it was a grind, but I thought it was in like the maybe 150, 200, but Jesus Christ, 300 hours. That's a lot. That's a lot of time. Gris, never heard of this. Trine 4, another Trine game. I have 600 hours between Monster Hunter and Iceborne. Wow. Apology is the first real boss. It's still, man, you guys still talking about Bloodborne. Monster Hunter Iceborne. So I'm guessing this is a long one too. There's no guide written for it. Or you said you 600 hours between both games. I'd say BSB is the first real challenge though. Bug Snacks. Where's Barry at? I know he was just playing this game a couple weeks ago. Barry, where are you, Barry? But cute little game. I'll probably never play it. 15-hour plat. This is not bad. Wouldn't mind. Maybe I will give it a shot. Once again, kid-friendly game that I can maybe get my kids into. Bug Snacks is here. She did Bug Snacks. So I thought of you immediately because you talked to me about it for like a freaking week. Adventure Time, the Pirates, Ecadarian, and Caridian. Okay, man, this is tongue twister names. Jesus. Celeste. Okay, very easy. Sherlock Holmes, The Devil's Daughter. Planet Coaster. Nova 11. So this one's got no platinum, but the total completion is 2.49. So that must be a tough one. Yeah, let's see. 10 hours? Really? Why is it such a low completion percent? That's... okay, that's weird. It says only 10 hours, though. Bug Snacks is not that bad. Bug Snacks is pretty fun. I know, but at the surface, I just, like... I look at this game and I'm like, what the hell is this? Immediately think it's not for me, but I gotta start thinking of more kid-friendly games, As my kids get older, they're gonna want to see what I'm playing and stuff. I try to shield them from seeing people get their arms chopped off like an RE8, the cocktail strat makes the boss a joker. Spiritfarer. Yeah, you're officially getting the most unique trophy list award. I'm gonna go over your milestones too real quick since we're already here. My time at Portia. Oh wait, hold on, I almost skipped over Wasteland too. 1.7. 50 hours. Surprised that's that low, but 50 hours and looking at the guide, it could be deceiving, but man, that's pretty good. It's a pretty good platinum there. I skipped over. I went back to Wastelands, but Stardew Valley, another freaking ultra rare. 110 hours. I want to count all your games that have over 100 hours. I mean, I should have done. I should have just kept the calculator up. That's like just on those games alone, like at least 2,000 hours right there, just to get the platinum for those. Like in like 15 different titles at least. Um, Control. I like this game. It was a bit plagued by just a little bit laggy or frame rate drops on the regular PS4, but I played mine on the Pro and on the regular because there was like a couple days where I had to play on the regular one because I had guests. But the game was really good. I didn't really experience any issues on the Pro, but on the regular one, I did see what people meant. And I actually want to do the PS5 version for this game again. Celeste. Yeah, she got that done. That was all the way down there. Glass Masquerade. Glass Masquerade 2. Eventide 3. Legacy of Legends. Dragon Sinker. Assassin's Creed Odyssey. Wait, this is the one with the 300. Okay, the 300 theme. That's what I call it. Okay. I think I've talked about what I feel about Assassin's Creed games. Haven't touched them since part 3, just because I just did not love it. And I see you haven't finished the DLC for it. Grindy, hard. What's the story here with this one? I hated Control. The story was so confusing and the map wasn't designed very well. I played on the Pro and still had issues. I enjoyed Control a lot. I didn't have too many issues. Only when pausing and unpausing. So two completely different opinions. So I agree with Raging Mexican that the story was confusing. I didn't have bugs. The story is confusing. And I enjoy the game. This is one of those rare times where I enjoy the gameplay enough where it overshadowed the story that I didn't love as much. Because I usually have to love the story or really like it at least to enjoy a game. But this was one that really, the gameplay made up for the story for me. I have 2 Odyssey DLCs left. I got exhausted with it. No, I know what that's like. All good and well. Okay. Is this where the madness started? Okay, we're in March 2021. Okay, I didn't realize we were this far ahead. Oh, shit. Look at all these games you added on your list. On your beautiful list. You were like 97% up to here. And then, like I'm going to scroll a bit back just to see what you added on here. But, holy crap. Oh, my God. I don't know why you did that. I don't know why you did this. This bothers me. I'm like, no. Such a perfect list. But I see a bunch of games that you threw on here that I don't know, of course. But Final Fantasy VII Remake, of course. I love that one. Talked about it like 500 times today. I don't know any of these games. But I'm sure you're excited to play them. You must have added them for a reason, right? So I love the new AC games. The open world is awesome. They're repetitive, but I still put a lot of hours into it because it's addicting. OMG, Final Fantasy VII Remake at 2%. No, well, what she did was she just popped a bunch of trophies from a bunch of games. I guess to challenge herself to her damn near perfect completion percentage. Yeah, this was not that she didn't enjoy it or something. This is like deliberate right here. This, you could tell, you know. I remember I was like scrolling through our little RSTR Trophy Hunters page, and she was ahead of me by a few points. Up until I added a few people, like me and her were 1 and 2, and then Cypher was like up there too. Us 3 had the highest completion percentage, and I looked at hers, it was like 88. I'm like, what the hell? Like, what happened? And I go on her list, and I'm just like, what the hell are you doing? I saw these games with E ranks, and I'm like, what the hell did you do? But yeah, this is what she did. I don't know why, but helps me see my backlog a bit more. Gives you something to work toward. I get it. That's a lot of lists, but unintentional. That's a lot of your list, but unintentional. I see. That's a lot of people's list. Um, Torment Tides of Luminaros. You finished that. I'm guessing that's one of the ones you added during your moment of insanity. You also finished O Vivo. Persona 4 Golden. Oh, it's a Vita one. Cyberpunk on 3%. Then they pulled that shit from my account, even though you were playing it. Wait, so if you bought Cyberpunk, and I know they took it off the store, did they remove it from your list? Like, from your purchase list too, and you couldn't play it? That's crazy. I'm not doing another list after this. I am actually done. Believe it or not, I think we're going on almost 3 hours on the stream. I can't even believe it. Enter the Gungeon is on here. I know it's a Fuejo, where you at? There you go. Enter the Gungeon, unless you're a game. She's gonna do that one. She added all these games. And finally we're at the top of the list. But yeah, kind of skimmed through these because it's a lot of games I don't even know. And called out the ones I recognized. Persona 5 Royale. I know this one's, I think, a hard one, right? 120 hours. It looks like you're working on that now. Good luck. 3 hours on your list. Woo, my lord, that was a long list. How many games are on you? 282 games played. I'd say about really 30. No, I don't know. You had maybe 20 here. I'm not going to count them, but yeah. Jesus Christ. I almost lost my voice just doing your list. For those that know Platinum Chasers, I don't know how the hell he does this every week. This is a lot. Platinum Chasers, I give him props. He did my list a few months ago. He streams on Sundays. He does trophy reviews on YouTube. Hats off to him because he's a monster for doing this every week. I can only do this every other week and maybe one list. We don't have a lot of members, so in comparison, but first platinum, Odin Sphere, yeah, we saw that. Any special little milestones? Kingdom Hearts was your 30th platinum. Maybe that was planned, right? The Fire of the Odds. It's your 50th. Any special milestones we should know about? I know I look at that stuff for me personally. But your rarest trophy comes from Old School Days. It's 0.74. The hell? Wow. 370 achievers. Oh, Red Queen. Hello, Red Queen. You popped in right at the end of the stream. I guess you were watching this amazing list. But yeah, completely, like, even though I'm sorry, I just want to apologize that I didn't know, like, 90% of your games. So, I just want to say I'm sorry about that. But I'm not going to pretend like I know every game in the world because I don't. I'm a gamer. I play stuff that, I like. Simple as that. But, Trophy Cabinet, yeah, Infallible. That better be in there. But yeah, amazing list, man. So, amazing list. There's like countless number of 100+ hour games on here, and insane. One of my favorite lists. Every time I've seen your list, a lot of times, just like the games I recognize alone are impressive. Like all the Final Fantasies. Look at this. I know she's gonna get that 7 remake done. I'll just put it like this to put it into perspective a bit more. Kingdom Hearts. Look at this wall of Kingdom Hearts here. Like, beautiful, just beautiful. Yeah, just not gonna go through everything again, but woo! You're welcome. Thank you for letting me review your list because I was afraid that I was gonna have nobody today because a lot of people were like a little dodgy about it. They don't want to do it yet or whatnot, or maybe later. Hey, what's his name again? God, he was here earlier. He messaged me. Phantom. There you go, Phantom. I know you wanted me to do your list tonight, but it's already 3 hours in. I didn't even think I was gonna be doing this for 2 hours, to be honest. But yeah, big props like Fuego says. But we could try to do your list next week as long as Darth Norg, whatever his name is now, doesn't pop in. Malonzo doesn't pop up first. We could try to do your list, or if somebody before you goes, then I'm doing it similarly to what Platinum Chasers, how he does it with his trophy reviews. But I might have to play a few Weeby indie. Yeah, I really should, right? Do you think I should only want to play one game? Do you think I should only play one game at a time, or just play whatever and go back later and clean up? You already know my motto. You stick to one game, you finish it, call it a day. That's kind of my thing. That's how my OCD doesn't go crazy right there. Oops. Yeah, so that's gonna do it for now. Whew, my freaking eyes are burning. It's not even from the stream, it's just like my allergies. This is about that time I need it. Do me next time. It'll take you like 10 minutes. I'm sure it would take me less than that. 10 minutes. Maybe to spell out your name. That was an awesome list. Yeah, seriously. I wish you could do another one, but this is a live. Wait, why does it say 1 hour 35 minutes? What the hell? That's not right. I started this at 5:30. There's no way in hell it's 1 hour. Thank you guys. You were awesome tonight, as always. It says on my Streamlabs it says 1 hour 35 minutes. No idea why. Weird. Anyways, have a good night, Bustle. Great list. I'll see you guys on Discord. I'll see you guys on Tuesday again for Resident Evil 8. Make sure to tune in for this bad boy. Enter a chance to win it. This exact cup that I'm drinking out of. I'm kidding. Yeah. Good night, people. Cypher, I know we're going to play Ratchet and Clank, but you're going to have to give me a few because I need to go rub my eyes. Alright, guys. Have a good night. Or wherever you are in the world. Good midnight.